In this section, we're going to talk about real numbers. This is chapter 1.2. We're going to talk about real numbers, what makes up real numbers, as opposed to imaginary numbers. Yes, there are imaginary numbers. We'll find out about those later. Right now, we're interested in real numbers. Real numbers are made up of multiple things. Number one, they're made up of natural numbers. Now, it was hard for me to remember natural numbers. The way I remember it is they're the counting numbers. What do you start with when you count? Start with 0? No, you start with 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? Alright? Does not include 0. So the natural numbers are the counting numbers. Start with 1. Then the next thing that's included is whole numbers. Okay? Whole numbers. They're the natural numbers. And, okay, and, let's get that, and 0. Alright, so now we have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? Then the next one we have is integers. Okay? Integers are natural, whole, and they're negatives. Okay? Natural, whole, and they're negatives. So now all of a sudden, instead of just being at 0, we've got 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we come over here and we have negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, negative 4. Okay? It goes like that. Then the real numbers also include one more set. And we call those the rational. Numbers. Rational numbers is any number that can be expressed as a fraction, that terminates, or repeats. For instance, 1/2, that terminates, 0.5. Okay? Or let's say repeats, 1/3 equals 0.3333, dot, dot, dot. Okay? Now, rational numbers also include all of these. Why? Because all of these can be represented as fractions that terminate. For instance, pick any number. Let's pick 4. 4 over 1 equals 4. Okay? Negative 3 over 1 equals negative 3. Alright? So, rationals include integers, whole, and natural numbers. Integers include whole and natural numbers. Whole includes natural. Real includes the whole ball of wax. This is everything. Okay? Now, if we were to look at this, we could come in here and say, wow, rationals include all of this right here. Okay? Integers includes all of this right here. Whole numbers include all of this right here. And natural numbers just include this section right here. Okay, so it builds down. Now, reals also include some other things. They include something we call irrationals. Alright, so let's go back to real numbers. They include, what did we say it was? Rational numbers. And then they also include, and let's use right there. It also includes irrational numbers. Now this one up here, rational numbers are anything that can be expressed as a fraction that terminates or repeats, such as 4 over 1 equals 4. 1/2 equals 0.5. 1/3 equals 0.33. Okay, repeating. Alright? Irrationals can be expressed as fractions that never end. For instance, pi, we know it never ends. 3.14159 It's been calculated out to millions of decimal places. It never ends. Another one that never ends is some of these. Square root of 2. It never ends. Square root of 35 never ends. However, square root of 36 equals 6. Okay? So it ends up being a natural number or an integer. Okay? Now, real numbers include all the rationals and the irrationals all together. It's very important you know which number groups are what and what the rules are.